I'm 75 years old, and I still dream about her. Not my wife of 48 years, not the mother of my children, the woman I let walk away because I was too proud to say 3 words. This is the mistake that cost me everything I didn't know I wanted. Her name was Sarah. We met in 1970. I was 22, she was 21. A small diner in Pittsburgh. She was a waitress. I was a regular. Every Tuesday and Thursday, same booth, same terrible coffee. But I kept coming back. Not for the coffee. For 3 months I watched her, the way she tucked her hair behind her ear when she laughed. How she remembered everyone's order. The small kindness she showed to the old man who sat alone by the window. I was terrified. My friend said I should just ask her out, but I had a plan, a 5-year plan. Finish college, get the job, save money, build stability. Then I'd be ready. Then I'd be worthy. One Thursday in April, everything changed. It was pouring rain. The diner was empty. She sat down across from me. Just sat down. "You've been coming here for months," she said, "and you've never said more than coffee, black, and thank you." My mouth went dry. "So I'm going to make this easy for you," she continued. "I like you. I don't know why, but I do. And I think you like me too. Do you want to go to a movie with me this Saturday?" This was it. The moment I'd been waiting for. But instead of saying yes, instead of saying what my heart was screaming, I said the words that haunt me 53 years later. "I can't." 2 words. She waited for more. I could see it in her eyes, so I gave her more. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I have goals, plans. I need to focus on my future first. I can still see her face. She didn't look angry. She didn't look hurt. She just looked tired. Like she'd heard this before. From other men. Other cowards. "Okay," she said. "I understand." She got up, went back to work. And I sat there feeling proud of myself. Proud that I'd stuck to my plan. Proud that I hadn't let emotions derail my carefully constructed future. I was such a fool. I never saw her again at that diner. She stopped working Tuesdays and Thursdays. I told myself it didn't matter. I had my plan, my future. 6 months later, I heard she'd moved to California. 2 years after that, a mutual friend told me she'd gotten married. I felt nothing, or I told myself I felt nothing. I finished college, got the job, made good money. At 28, I met Linda. She was nice, stable. We had similar goals. We got married, had 2 wonderful kids, built a good life, and I convinced myself I was happy. But at night, in those quiet moments, I thought about Sarah. What if I'd said yes? What if I'd taken that risk? Linda was a good wife, a great mother, but there was always something missing. A spark, a wildness, a feeling I couldn't name. I loved Linda, I really did, but I wasn't in love with her. Not the way I was in love with Sarah, and that's the cruelest part. I built the life I planned, but it wasn't the life I wanted. I chose security over passion, comfort over courage. And Linda deserved better than that. She deserved someone who loved her the way I loved Sarah. Someone whose heart didn't belong to a ghost. Don't misunderstand me. I don't regret my children. Never. They're the greatest gift of my life. But I do regret that their mother married a man who was only half present, A man who gave her his loyalty, but not his whole heart. Linda died 3 years ago. Cancer. In her final weeks, she said something I'll never forget. "You were a good husband, but I always knew." I asked her what she meant. "I always knew there was someone else, someone before me, someone you never got over." She wasn't angry, just sad. "I hope you find peace with it," she said. Those were among her last words to me. I'm telling you this because I see it everywhere. Young people, middle-aged people, waiting for the right time, waiting until they're ready, waiting until they have enough money, enough status, enough whatever. Let me tell you something about the right time. The right time is now. It's always now. Because life doesn't wait for your plan. Love doesn't wait for your 5-year strategy. The woman who looks at you like you're the only person in the room, don't make her wait. The man who makes your heart race after 3 months of coffee, don't let him slip away. That feeling you can't name, that pull, that spark, that's not a distraction from your life. That is your life. Everything else is just details. I'm 75 now. I have grandchildren, financial security, everything I planned for. And I still dream about a woman I knew for 3 months in 1970. Still wonder what our life would have been. Still feel the absence of something I never had. So here's my question for you. Who are you waiting for the right time for? And what makes you think you'll get another chance? If this story made you think, hit that subscribe button. Because I share these stories so you don't have to live with the same regrets I do. Don't wait for the right time to subscribe either. Do it now.